Hi everyone! In this week's lesson, we learned about game-based learning. So with students and employees, they're usually forced to sit through traditional methods of training, like videos and exercises, and they know how ineffective they can be sometimes. Basic memorization isn't effective enough to help the learners connect their experience on paper to real life. And gaming can give users best practices and methods instead of just straightforward answers that they'll have to memorize. The problem-solving skills and adaptive mindset, and sometimes even motor skills, developed in this type of learning are irreplaceable. The games that allow user engagement and use creative visualization can create long-lasting experiences in their learning and training. And when learners aren't sure of their answers, they're given immediate feedback on their mistake and are encouraged to try again. Failure is absolutely tolerated in gaming, and instead of a failing mark, learners are given feedback. The questions aren't one-dimensional anymore, and they aren't just presented to them on a piece of paper, but they're still challenging in a way that will motivate the learners to try their best. It can seem like play, even in high-risk situations because of this. When learners are faced with similar problems in real life, they'll be able to recall on their engagement in that creative process that gave them deep understanding of concepts and adapt that knowledge to consistently handle any situation, even unexpected ones. Without the tight pressure that learners feel with normal tests and quizzes, they feel motivated to continue on to truly understand problems, and not just how to solve those problems, but they'll know why that problem came to be and how to avoid it from happening again. There are plenty of sources and game sites that educators can either use or draw inspiration from, and these games are most of the time cost-effective and stable enough to use even for serious organizations like in healthcare and industrial companies. I can't really say that simulation can have the same effects for my future workplace, which is in IT, but if gaming that's done strictly on a computer is incorporated into that training, then employees will definitely feel more engaged with their information and understand it better. And they'll be able to apply it in real life situations. I think that gamifying learning is a great technique and tool for educators to incorporate into their training and lessons because it'll give that information meaning to the learners. Games are already appealing to kids and even young adults, and when it is utilized with an educational purpose, the final product will be learning that's associated with motivation and enjoyment. Thank you.